Hello, it's David Allen and you are watching Sporting Icons.
So Tommy TNT Fury, where he calls out Marsellos Wilder. Now this is fresh on a victory last night for Tommy Fury. Very one-sided, dominant, aggressive performance where he stopped his opponent with a brutal uppercut in round number 2. Well, he calls out Marsellos Wilder. Is that fight going to happen? No, of course it's not going to happen. There's more chance of me fighting Tommy Fury than there is of Marsellos Wilder fighting Tommy Fury. And no, Tommy, that's not a call out, so leave me alone. Now, even though Marsellos, he's a cruiserweight, Tommy, he's a light heavyweight. So, yes, there's a bit of a weight difference between them. But with the WBC apparently going on about how they could well be, maybe it's on, maybe it's off, who knows, keep on changing their mind, to lower the cruiserweight limit of £200 down to £190. So there shouldn't really be too much argument. If not, I'm sure Tommy wouldn't mind going to Greg's, eat himself a couple of cheese pasties and moving up to cruiserweight just to get his hands on Marsellos. Bring on the Gimp Wilder. Now, it's not likely to happen though. And the reason why I feel that it's not going to happen is for a whole multitude of reasons. I think he's got the same kind of gutlessness as his older brother. His older brother never stepped up for 40 fights. And Tyson was supposed to be a cherry pick and it went badly wrong. And he's chinny as well, much like Marsellos. He's certainly chinny because we've seen him get iced by 2 journeymen. Journeymen who are paid to turn up, to give you the rounds, but ultimately lose on points. That's what they get paid to do. They don't get paid to knock you out. But somehow they knocked out Marsellos Wilder. 2 of them in his very short career. And of course he's got another blemish on his resume as well where he had a win, but then it was overturned to a no contest or whatever you call it. And we still haven't had an official explanation as to why that is. In fact, they tried to sweep it all under the carpet. Apparently it wasn't for drugs and PED juicing. Okay, so what was it for then? Why did you have apparently a short suspension then? If it wasn't for juicing? Why would they overturn a win to a no contest if it wasn't for juicing? Maybe you had loaded gloves. Maybe you were tampering your gloves. How about that one? Should we start off that rumour? Maybe that's why they changed it to a no contest, eh? Right. Now, Marsellos, he's a kind of guy who is at the front of a crowd to kickstart some issues. That's what he does. He even got in the face of Frank Warren, didn't he? Was that him who got in the face of Frank Warren? Get your hands off my bro. Get your hands off my bro. That guy. And then when things start to kick off a little bit, he scuttles his way to the back of the crowd. He's that kind of guy. This is the same guy where I did a video and where Adam Gear is a cruiserweight from my neck of the woods up here in the northeast of England. He's a traveller as well, where he calls out Marsellos Wilder for a fight. This was meant to be for the Fury Wilder Part 2 undercard. I did a video on it, and rather than Marsellos respond to Adam or MTK or whatever it may be, say thank you but no thank you, or I won't be fighting, whatever it may be, no. His whole reaction was to go on social media and block me. Even though I did a video on YouTube, I had nothing to do with social media, but somehow he blocked me. That's weird, isn't it? He's gutless. He's a coward is what he is. So he ain't going to get in there with a Tommy Fury. Tommy, who would probably put him in a mortuary. I know Marsellos says how Deontay had an autopsy, but Tommy will probably put him 6 feet under. He would batter him. He would destroy him. Tommy is too aggressive. He's too fast and has got too much will and heart for Marsellos Wilder. Marsellos will want nothing to do with Tommy. None whatsoever. It just ain't going to happen. Ever. Marsellos, he's probably trying to find opponents who are not even journeymen because he's even worried about journeymen after getting knocked out twice by either of those. His credibility is straight down the toilet. You get knocked out by 2 journeymen already in a very short career. That will tell you ain't going nowhere. That will tell you that you have nothing to offer the boxing world. Now, you could put it down to, oh, well, it's just the odd punch here come through. Hey, it's still early days. He can learn from it. We can't learn from it because he's clearly a lug nut. He ain't going to learn from it, is he? He'll get starched again. This is the same guy who said that he'll fight Tony Bellew. I mean, really? Absolute idiot. He ain't going to fight Tommy. Tommy's too good for him. And as of right now, we don't know how good Tommy's going to be. Right now, he's a prospect. That's what Tommy is. Is he going to go on and become a world champion and a legend in the sport? Maybe, hopefully, touch wood that he does. But right now, we don't know. But is Marsellos going to risk it? No, of course Marsellos isn't going to risk it. There's no chance in hell that Marsellos, bring on the Gimp Wilder, is going to risk it against Tommy Fury or anybody who is even got a remote pulse. He ain't doing it at all. He ain't doing it. As I said, there's more chance of me fighting Tommy. In fact, I'd fight Marsellos. In fact, I'm pretty sure that he'd duck me too. Tommy, honestly, I wouldn't even waste your time on this guy. Wouldn't even waste your time. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, catch you all in the next video.